We back. Another episode. I think it's episode 50. You feel me? It's been 50 episodes of this thing. We still going. Alright, so I'm here with Pooch. We gonna talk about, what are we talking about? Love bombing.
Love bombing.
We're talking about love bombing. And that's
Beware.
great because Valentine's Day is around the corner. And I'm sure there's a bunch of dudes right now love bombing the hell out of girls. Just
and possibly
just to
women
get them to
too.
be their Valentine's, right?
Or something else.
Yeah. True.
To get a little something on Valentine's Day.
True.
So, I think women and men are both guilty of love bombing, right? Like anybody could do it. So we're not going to single men out. But I did a TikTok the other day about this because it's really on TikTok. There's a lot of people talking about this, and it's just it's very narcissistic behavior. And typically love bombing is, when you first meet somebody and you don't really know them that well, and they're talking about, how they want to marry you and have, you have their kids, or, buying you gifts, or, just being really excessive, like just overdoing it basically. And it'll probably feel like too much, but some people will be flattered by that and tricked into being like, oh, this person's into me. When in essence, it's a real big controlling, manipulative game to get so that person can get what they want, right? So you have to really be cautious and use discernment, because if someone comes on that strong, typically that's a red flag, right? Like someone's gonna want to get to know you before they be like, "Oh, I'm marrying you." Like let's yeah, that's a little. First of all, that would make me like, ooh, let me take a step back here. Hold on. Like, let's get to know each other, thank you. But, but then I would be thinking like, I don't know, that's off. Something's off, right? Because, let's be honest, a man is going to tell you exactly what he wants to get what he wants, right? I mean, women do it too. I'm not going to single out, but it's that whole, I'm going to tell you what you want to hear to make you feel some type of way, to get in your head, to mind F you, so I could get what I need. That's basically it, right? So you have even had an experience with the love bombing. You did a show about aggressive women, right? How women could come on to you really quickly. I feel like women do it a different way, though, than men. Like men, it's more maybe with words and things, but I think women will probably do gift giving.
Women like to, like I had this one chick, she always wanted to be at my crib. She, she did the dishes and cooked, which I appreciated. But then when it got to the point where I started to notice, like, then she wanted the password to the phone. Like, it just started getting more and more extreme. Wow. Then it's like, and I'm like, girl, it's time for you to go home. Then I remember one time she quit her job.
Set up camp in your house.
She quit her job. One time, I remember we was chilling. I think she had to go to work. And she like, I don't even want to go to work. I just want to be right here. I'm like, don't you need money though? Because, I ain't about to be paying for you. And then so she quit her job so she wouldn't have to go to work. Also, wow. And that's when I knew it was a red flag.
That's pretty extreme.
I'm like, girl, yeah. It didn't work out, obviously, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes women would do things more in terms of, like, gifts of service, acts of service. That's what I mean.
Or buying
and they will
gifts,
give you gifts too.
Right.
They'll give you some gifts. Get you what you want. But it's always like a price to that, right? You always gotta pay the cost, some way, somehow.
There's always a consequence.
It's like they expect something, whether it's your time, your attention, or something from that, right? Or a relationship. They're gonna expect you to be with them, but you do have to have discernment, like you said, and watch out for that, because it's some crazy people out here in general, like females and guys,
Yeah.
So
there are. I mean, and you'll feel that it's like, I think you'll have a physical feeling of like, ew, you'll get the ick, right? We all know what that is. And if you're really in touch with your intuition, you'll feel it straight away. You won't need like a series of events to happen for it to be, like obvious, right? Like, because think about it, when you're getting to know someone, you're getting to know them. You're not trying to like get them attached.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it is, right? It's like a mind game to get
usually
you attached.
If it's too much too soon, that's a bad thing. Like you want things to kind of gradually progress, right? You don't want to already, we moving in, we planning to win. You know, some people get married after like 6 hours of just talking to each other. Like,
all right, who does that? Stop.
Hey, I'm telling you, people do that. It's stories, right?
Oh, there are arranged marriages.
Of course it don't work, but yeah, that's different. But of course it don't work. But I'm just saying, usually when you try to rush and hurry up out of like desperation, or you just got out of something, so you trying to hop into something real quick because you can't be alone, then it's going to just backfire, man. Real talk. I already know. You always want to take your time with things, with anything in life, not just relationships, right? You never want to rush decisions. You never want
financial,
right?
Career, relationships. You have to really kind of just take your time and process and just see how it makes you feel. Really, that's really what it is.
Pray on it. Yeah. Live with it for a little bit. Sleep on it for a little bit. And that's with anything, you know. It's like that microwave thing. You don't want your food microwave. That's the worst type of food, right? You want that food that takes sometimes 3 hours sometimes, where you just waiting, smelling that thing. Like, oh, I can't wait because I know it's going to be good. You want that type of stuff, right? That's the type of relationship you want too. You just want to take your time, wait, because you know it's going to be good. Right? So don't be
take
rushing
your time.
That
Don't get fooled by
and
some of these games.
Do that.
Yeah.
Love bombing, trying to rush it.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the games. It's game playing. It's manipulation at its finest, and very, very narcissistic behavior. We could do a whole show on that too. There's definitely, I don't know, I feel like that's a hot topic. But yeah, so I don't really have too much more to say about it. Just, just be aware of what's going on out there, and especially when you're first meeting someone and you want to get to know them, watch for those signs.
Watch for those signs. Real talk. All right. That was episode 50. Love bombing. We going. Hey, comment below if y'all want, any type of topics to be discussed, this and that. We love the feedback.
Definitely.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow the socials. And hey, we rocking, man. Till next time.
It's lit.